Welcome to Embrace Yourself. My name is Kim, and I'm a movement specialist who is passionate about joy, health, and happiness. I want each of us to discover our healthiest, happiest selves. But to do that, we have to get up and move. Today, I'd like to introduce a core exercise using a squishy ball. Now, this exercise will take us into extension of the spine. Think about wrapping over the ball. The reason this is important is so many of us live rounded in flexion, and so we're starting to see a return to the hunched over days. We want to focus on elongating that spine so that we can maintain a nice erect posture. This exercise will help you work the erector spinalis and multifidus that are located along the spinal column in the back, in addition to the transversus abdominis and other muscles of the core. So this is a perfect exercise for anyone, but I really love it for all my desk sitters. So let's get started. You will need a squishy ball, and I prefer one maybe 8 to 10 inches in diameter, but then I allow mine to have some squish. Everyone is individual, so you choose how well you want that ball to be inflated. The critical things that we want to keep in mind: we don't want this ball placed at our lumbar spine, down in the low back. Trying to go into extension, the lumbar spine shouldn't be extending, and it feels really awful on those discs. Rather, we want the ball between our shoulder blades. So in the upper spine, and I kind of practice making sure if I'm wrapping those shoulder blades, does it feel like it's in a good position? You can always adjust once you're down. The last piece I want you to focus on is interlacing your hands and placing your head into your hands so that you're using your hands as a cradle and your head as a lever against the belly. That's going to give you the biggest bang for the buck, which is just awesome. So what we're going to do is take the ball and again place it around those shoulder blades in the upper back, but play around with your position here. You'll find what feels comfortable to you. We're going to inhale as we come over the ball, and the reason for the inhalation is inhalation facilitates extension. So I want to inhale over the ball, see what I think of the position, and notice that my rib cage flares in this position. That's because I'm going over the ball into extension, but when I get ready to come into flexion, I want to make sure that my neck and ribs are in a good place. So what I'm going to do is tuck my chin ever so slightly so I let my head rest in my hands, and I'm going to pull my rib cage in and down. So hopefully you can see it's flush with my hip bones. From here I exhale, 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 and curl up. So I inhale into extension over the ball, and then exhale. I draw the ribs and tuck the chin to curl and come up. Now for me, I'd like the ball just a hair bit lower. So again, you're going to place it and find the position that works best for you. I inhale over, I relax. For some of you, this may be the exercise today. You may say, oh, Kim, this feels so awesome because I'm never in extension. And you may just want to rest and stretch over the ball. That's fine. You can do that. If you want to add that core piece, we're going to soften the ribs, tuck the chin, exhale, exhale, exhale. Notice I'm trying to curl up off of the ball, but I'm not using my hip flexors in the sense that I'm not firing them to help me lift up. In a traditional crunch, I see so many people at the gym that are using their hips instead of their core to elevate and round into that flexed position. So we inhale back, soften the ribs, tuck the chin, exhale, 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 curl, and I'm really trying to come off of the ball. Now you'll also notice that my elbows are in my peripheral vision. I'm cradling my head, so I'm really using my weight of my head against my fulcrum of the belly, and this is just a great core exercise right here, isometrically. But my elbows are in peripheral vision because I don't want to draw my arms so far out wide that it puts too much pressure on that shoulder complex. So you want to be able to just see the elbows. In that regard, however, I don't want to have them so close that I'm using my biceps and my neck to pull me up. So the last little piece I want you to pay attention to is make sure we are using the correct muscles. If I pull here with my arms and tuck my chin, I can yank on my head with my arms. I see that so frequently at the gym, and that is not the exercise we're going for. So just be mindful, embracing where your body is at this moment. Soften those ribs, tuck that chin. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Come up. You can hold for 4 counts. Then you can inhale back. You could hold for 8 counts. You could say, oh, that is enough, Kim. That is so hard. And it's awesome. So I'm really super excited for you to try out that core exercise today. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to click the bell so you get the icons that show you each day when my videos are available. And otherwise, like, comment, anything. I love to hear from you all. Thanks so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode of Fun with Our Core.